There we go. I'll do that. Go here. I was about to say, it's like, nothing's wanting to load up in the stream info section. Okay. Let me check Discord real quick. Alright, so I guess I can go ahead and get started and everything. Hopefully everything goes well. But, yeah, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and, welcome to a bit of a, I guess you could say an early stream, not only an early stream, but a bit of a random stream of, Shoot 'em Up Sunday. So, allow me to explain, what's going on. Yesterday, technically yesterday morning, aka Saturday morning, I decided to try and do my little Shoot 'em Up Saturday stream where I was gonna be playing, where I play some Chex Quest 3. Did just that. Ended up being a pretty short stream, which I figured that it was because um, the game's not really big, in terms of levels and stuff like that and all that. So what I did was I did a stream pretty early than normal. Got through it with no real issues. And then later on that day, or technically night, I did a second stream where I played some more Night Rain, aka Elden Ring Night Rain, for those that don't know. Um, and I was doing some more of my duo. I was doing some more of my duo playthrough as Raider, or the Onion Raider, as I like to do it, because I was donning the Onion Bro outfit, or the Canarino armor, however you want to refer to it, but that's what I did. And I took on the second to last boss, which was, I think it was like Fissure in the Fog, because I had done an off-stream playthrough of Dark Drift Night where I played as Raider and I teamed up with a rando, to take care of all of that. And everything went pretty nice there, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna count this towards my playthrough and go from there, right? Um, I did attempt to fight the night aspect, aka final boss, on stream. We got pretty close, but we ended up going down, so that was a bit of a bummer. So I was like, okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my luck off stream, where like I said, I team with a rando, see how things go, and go from there. And if I can be able to beat the boss, if I can be able to beat the final boss as Raider, you know, with whoever I could get queued up with, I'll make a video. I'll save it as a video and upload it to my and upload it from my PS4 to YouTube, of course. Which I ended up doing. I ended up managing to do that, got the normal ending and everything, because Raid doesn't have like a specific ending, like, what was it, like Iron Eye, I want to say Wilder, and like Wilder does, but those are for like their remembrances and all that stuff, so I was like, okay, you know, I'll probably do something else, and the thing that kind of came to my mind was doing more Chex Quest 3 um, because we managed to finish off episode 2, which was Chex Quest 2, and so now I figured it's like, okay, well, I can go, you know, do Chex Quest 3, you know, finish my little playthrough with that, and then I can go decide about like, you know, what mod or thing I can go do, you know, from the dozens upon bazillions of mods, the stuff that I've got on this port, you know, the Doom plus Doom 2 port. So yeah, so I did what I did was I got regular Chex Quest 1 and Chex Quest 2 on here, but I got Chex Quest 3, which is called, in this case called Chex Quest Trilogy Breakfast Edition, because sunny. So I'll do that. Invasion, we'll go to Nightmare, because this whole playthrough has been pretty much doing everything on Nightmare difficulty, even though like it doesn't, you know, follow the Nightmare rules, like, you know, like Doom. So instead, what it does technically is it's pretty much just ultra violence, or, you know, the Chex Quest equivalent of that, but with double ammo capacity. So now, in case you guys don't know what the hell Chex Quest 3 is, the best way I can kind of describe it is it's basically a game that was made on the Doom engine a long while back that came in a box of Chex cereal. It's kind of like it's kind of like one of those, like, you know, prizes when a cereal was like inside of a cereal. And Chex Quest has like new levels, graphics, music, you know, sounds, all that just jazz. So yeah, it started off originally being just called Chex Quest, where it had like, you know, one little game slash episode, if you will. And then I believe a sequel was made, which was Chex Quest 2. And then someone, I believe, from the Chex Quest development team, did like their own little like thing of making Chex Quest 3, which is having having the first two games as episodes, but also for episode 2, at least for the most part that I know of, they improved on that. Like, they improved on like, you know, the level design and things like that. So yeah. Yeah, so this is the first level of episode 3, which is called Central Command. Pretty much we have arrived here at this place. I don't know what you would call it, but I believe the story goes essentially. I believe the story goes essentially that after the invasion on Earth, the Flemoid aliens decided to give like one last hurrah, kind of give like one last attempt of invading, you know, the world of Chex, and trying, you know, to steal trying to steal like the nutritional substances and everything, like, you know, from fruit, veggies, you know, all that other stuff. So yeah. And in case anyone's and also in case anyone's wondering, I'm playing this at the Doom Post Doom 2 port. It's in the mods. It's in like the mods section, but this is not like this is not like one of those things where. But there's not one of those things where it's like, oh, this is like a simple rescan and stuff like that. Like it actually is, I mean, like an actual game. Alright, so we got some ammo. IFC Central Command. Or Torture, which is pretty much the game's equivalent of the shotgun. Alright, so let's see. Ow. But yeah, it's like it's a crazy funny little game if to some people, but it's pretty good for what it's got. I want to go back to this area right here. Because I can't remember for sure, but I may or may not have gotten the stuff here. Okay. Okay, so I'll yield. Well, this looks like, this right here looks like a familiar little site. Even though it's not originally known to be in the original game, at least like in terms of like the level version of it, but apparently in this version of this, whoever did this, I guess, like somehow made a little like quote unquote intro level Um, and it basically kind of starts in this little, like in this little section, or at least like you would like come out and like, or at least normally like, you'd be like right here and everything. You kind of like go in, come into this little area right here. Because I believe it was supposed to like represent I believe it's supposed to like represent something from the cutscene that is supposed to happen. I think like if you get like the original, I think like if you get like the original Chex Quest game, and everything. I have no idea this is a thing right here. But yeah, so if you get I think like if you get the original Chex Quest CD-ROM game, um, you boot it up and all that, you'll get like a little cutscene thing where it's like, there's like a female character commander thing, just here, and she's like talking about like how like these creatures, I guess I think they called, I think like I think like the scientists called them Flemoids. Basically, it was talking about like how there's like these unknown creatures that came out and out of nowhere and trying to like to take over the planet, and try to like find nutritional substances and all that stuff. And you'd have like a whole bunch of people like up in here, and this is where you would see the main character that we're playing as. I don't know if he had like a name, like a certain name originally, but he's known as Chex Warrior in this game pretty much. And instead of like, and even though like the weapons pretty much do kind of like act like the Doom equivalent, stuff like that, but it has changed up a bit because like it's not a thing where it's like you can be able to use traditional weaponry to take out these Flemoid creatures, but instead you have like these sorts of like remotes and stuff like that that are more or less in tune to be like transporters and stuff like that. Where it's like, oh, you're not killing them or whatever. You're just like, sending them back to their own planet and everything. Some could say that it's kind of like a non-lethal way of dealing with the enemies. And to me, I always kind of would say that when it comes to this game, it's sort of like, and this might just be my 2 cents, but I'd say it in a way that Chex Quest Chex Quest is to Doom what Super 3D Noah's Ark was to Wolfenstein 3D. And I guess if you want to, I guess for those are probably asking, like, what the hell do you mean by that? I guess the best way I can describe it is kind of like a non-violent version of that game, like a non-violent version of that game's genre. I actually wonder if, like, the projectiles are actually changed up when playing with fast monsters. I never really thought about that, but there's like this random part of me that's really curious to see, if it actually makes a difference or not. Alright, so here we are now at the United Cereals. Supposed to do like a hard save, but... Hold on a sec. I'm just really curious. I just want to, like, see how... Okay. Maybe there might be like a slight little thing where it's like projectiles are faster than normal, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. So maybe I'm fucking losing my marbles. But still, like, I'd say like it's it's still like the equivalent of playing this game on ultra violence, but again with double ammo capacity. So. Looky there. Okay. Let's see. Guess we don't need to go back there for now. Here. Well, I will say though, it is kind of funny. Um, it is kind of funny, like looking back at the times that I've actually played this game with mods on PC, and like somehow having the ability to like change things up. Like for example, there's this one mod I like to be able to use called Samsara, which allows you to pretty much play. It's pretty much a gameplay mod where it's like you can be able to play a certain characters from different video games, from different like FPS games and whatnot. And you can be able to play them in like Doom-based games. Like you can be able to play them in, of course, like Ultimate, like like Doom 1, Doom 2, Final Doom and stuff. But you can also be able to use you can also play them in like Chex Quest 3, Heretic, Hexen, Strive. I believe those are like the known common things that that's done the work, and it's pretty cool. Especially I remember like the times where I would play Chex Quest 3, or any like kind of like Chex Quest type mod, and didn't train anything too big or something. And I'd be playing as Duke Nukem, and I would literally be using my pistol and other weaponry to actually kill the Flemoids. Alright. Village Chex. Oh yeah, these things definitely are moving. These things are definitely turbo-like. Ew. That hurt. And I did not save. Fuck me life. Oh, that's not the... It's not the end of the world. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I definitely think that some enemies are affected by... So I believe that, like, some enemies, are affected by the nightmare difficulty. But it's not... It's still not as bad, though, like... You know, it's not as bad, honestly, so, you know, there's that. Let's see, so... Blue door there. Whew. Okay. Gotta love it. Okay, so that's the one. Oh, there's a one-way door. Sheesh. They get some fruit. And a key. Some water. Over here. Alright, so let's see. Hold on. Just wanted to check something. Just wanted to check something. Alright. Yeah, I just hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick, so give me a sec. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. I don't know for sure, so take this with a grain of salt. But I want to say that enemy, that Flemoid enemy, I want to randomly assume that it might be the Cyber Demon replacement. The reason why I say it is because, like, for one, it's a big motherfucker, and two, it kind of like, I want to say it kind of like acts like it too, because even though like when it comes to a cyber demon from Doom, at least classic wise, it's gonna shoot like a volley of 3 rockets, but in this case it was like this thing shot like 2 giant like things of slime. Wow. Opening this is pretty quick. I'll be a slimy old ties to death. Sheesh. God damn. I might have found possibly the first little actual challenge. I think we're closing the distance pretty fast. Okay. You know, there's a slight random part of me that wonders like how it would be trying to play the something like the fan made like Chex Quest episode 4 as well as the slime on Red thing as well. I just had like this thing in the back of my mind when it comes to using this, but it's like, when in doubt, boot spork it out. Wow. I actually died to these things. Oh my god, how much health do I have? 20 fucking 4. I have 24 fucking health left. Trying to go through all that. Whew. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. So those keys over there, that key right there. I believe like when it comes, to this game, those are supposed to be like the replacement for the skull keys. Because if you guys remember or ever seen if you ever seen or played classic Doom, some sort of way, or maybe like if you go like maybe Doom, like New Doom logic, um, there's going to be like two different types of keys. There's going to be like key cards and colored skull keys. Okay, so we got the blue. We got the blue one. Ouch. So I can see what this is. Okay, another, just someone follow going live. Like I'm being saved by water. Over here. Ow. Whew. Okay. I just let's see. So yeah, these little things are pretty much like the lost souls of Chex Quest. Okay. Switch to this. Yeah. I honestly didn't think that that thing would actually come out of a. And there we go. With one final blast, you Zorch Lord's Snotfloss back to his home dimension. Against all the odds, you have single-handedly foiled the invasion. You truly hope that the Flemoids have finally learned their lesson and will never again return to Serial Dimension. But if they do, you know you will be ready for this. And there's those coming out of the thing. Oh no, actually that's not us. That's us. Alright, so yeah, that was the finale of Chex Quest 3, doing episode 3 and everything. Yeah, we definitely had quite the moment. We had definitely had quite the run there, especially with some of the enemies that actually were affected seemingly by that were seemingly affected by, the nightmare mechanic, where it's like, they basically were fast enemies and stuff like that. But overall, still not too bad, still doable. There is a part of me that's kind of curious of like, you can actually be able to somehow beat Chex Quest 3 with a Zort in like a Zort start type of thing, but I don't know. Either way, though, it was fun to build. It was definitely fun to to revisit this. Kind of have like a slight little challenge to it, if you will. Um, and everything. And like I said, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm definitely going to be keeping this on my mod list thing, because it's basically because it's basically like the only real way that that we're really able to see fucking Chex Quest on modern systems these days. Unless, of course, like Night Dive and all other people, who've been doing things like, with like Doom plus Doom 2, and then those situations like Heretic and Hexen, unless they somehow like, brought like just randomly out of like the random blue did a thing for Chex Quest, and which I kind of doubt, because I kind of doubt that they would ever really touch this game, but it's hard to say not knowing. Um, but for now at least, I can definitely say, it's like this is definitely one way to, experience the game, because it plays pretty nicely. Like it plays just like how everything's known to be. Maybe there's like some slight little exceptions here and there, but other than that, it's like no big deal really. Like nothing to like, it's not like just like the whole like, oh, it's just a simple rescan. It's like a new adventure, a new game, and everything like that. So yeah, again, it was definitely fun to be able to play this again, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Um, and everything, but yeah. Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this stream and everything. I may or may not do another stream later on today or tonight or something like that. Kind of depends on my mood per se, but yeah, I will be trying to do some more Doom mods and stuff like that, 'cause I got a lot, and I do mean a lot, that I can do. As far as the next little Doom mod thing goes, I'm not 100% sure, but even though like I do plan on doing more, like if everything goes well, on my planned Wednesday stream, at most, I will be trying to do more of Doom 2 with the Counter-Strike demake mod. Yeah. Well, apparently I found someone who's got Night Rain on PlayStation. Might see how long they've been going for. Apparently, first I guess trying to do the Everdark Libra fight. Ended up going for about almost 4 hours, but See what happens. Yeah, but yeah, we might see if we can raid into this person because they're playing some Elden Ring Night Rain on PlayStation apparently, and it's very rare to find someone that it's very rare to find people who are somehow like playing like that game on something that I can actually be able to be a part of or somehow. So, but yeah, if everything goes well, my next planned stream will be on Wednesday, which will be Weapons Mod Wednesday. Like I said, I'll be doing some more Doom 2 with the Counter Strike mod. As far as Thursday goes, I'm not really sure. Part of me might do another little thing with Night Rain. Maybe I'll do like another playthrough, like do like another character or something like that. This time it'll probably be a trio run. Excuse me. It'll probably be a trio run at most, because um, I kind of want, I kind of want to like do a bit of a thing where it's like I try some, if not all, the characters in the game. But I don't know. But if you enjoy what you saw today, though, and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, and all the usual good stuff. And feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. But until I see you all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.